So what is Gun.Smoke?
All right, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Gun.Smoke was released in arcades in 1985 by good old Capcom, who basically owned an entire section of your local neighborhood arcade and pizza joints. You take the role of Billy Bob, local bounty hunter who's the head badass in the West. You walk vertically, running and gunning down the bad banditos, picking up power-ups to either strengthen your shooting or get points. You avoid getting shot and crushed by scenery, and take out the boss of each level without losing your entire paycheck. Simple enough, right? Well, in 1988, Capcom brought Gun.Smoke to the NES, so you can stop being so irresponsible with your rent money. Just like most ports, some changes had to be made to get the game on properly. For one, the story was actually expanded on to make it a complete game. You're still Billy Bob the mercenary, but instead of hunting some random ruffians, you're after the Wingates gang, who attack and take over the town of Hicksville and cause trouble until our hero arrives. The Wingates are still some of the same bosses from the arcade, 6 out of the 10 actually. Guess they all came together at a bowling alley and made an agreement to band together, no matter what. But the game is still essentially the same. Walk to the top of the screen shooting dudes shooting at you, and try not to catch a bullet in return. One button shoots diagonal to the left, and the other shoots diagonally to the right. Press them both together, and you shoot in a straightforward line, which is used to get over the 3-button system in the arcades. You can shoot the barrels to the side for power-ups for your range and firepower, or find money for points, extra lives, and vulnerability, which is also exclusive to the NES, and skulls, which, you know, is bad. Something exclusive to this version are multiple weapons. These take the place of the additional power-ups of the arcade version, with each weapon changing out your shooting style. Shotgun lets you shoot double the amount of bullets at one time. Machine gun makes your bullets go super fast and frequent. The smart bomb activates once you take a hit, clearing the screen of enemies and allowing you to continue on. And then there's the Magnum, which packs double the amount of power, killing bad guys twice as fast. To use these weapons, you have to first buy them from one of the bystanders calling for your attention. Who do they take? Points, of course. Get the required amount of points, then you get the extra guns, which you can only lose if you die with it equipped. You'll also need bullets, which are dropped by enemies or sold by the other NPC bystander. What else do they sell? Well, you can buy a horse, which gives you more mobility and can take 3 more shots till it dies. They also sell this wanted poster of the guy you're after, but I don't know if you really need it. So after gathering the weapons, upgrades, and nice shiny horsey that you want, you just keep traveling forward. And traveling. And traveling. And haven't I seen you before? So yeah, the screens loop endlessly, and unless you notice that, you'll be playing the same level forever. How do you escape this genjutsu? Well, by buying the wanted poster, of course. Buying the wanted poster opens the way to the boss of the level, which once you beat them, you move on to the next level. Or you get super lucky and find a wanted poster out in the wild, so you don't have to pay the big bucks for one. Whichever comes first. And this establishes the gameplay loop for this game. Continuously walk to the top of the screen, take out enemies, gather points and pickups, buy better weapons and ammo to make yourself more lethal, buy a horse to stun on these hoes, and either buy or pick up a wanted poster that will take you to the boss of the level, which if you take them out, gives you a bounty on their heads and points, and you move to the next level. Now when you die, you lose the gun you are currently using, but you keep your points and the rest of the weapons. Lose all your lives, you must start at the beginning of the level with no points or weapons at all. Now if you do this on the first level, no biggie, try again. But having to restart from ground zero of nothing on level 5, where dudes will come after you with a vengeance? Yeah, alright. Gun.Smoke is a relatively simple arcade port that adds a few things and removes a few things, but doesn't take away from their overall game. Yeah, it's NES quality, which means the sounds and the graphics aren't as crisp as the arcade, but it's worth playing through on your own, and of seeing if you can drive those pesky Wingates out of town. I do recommend getting good and not having to continue though, as starting from scratch past the first 2 levels is basically like the Dallas Cowboys actually trying to be something. This game gets 3 cowboys out of 5. I picked up my tea at the wrong time. Oh no. My throat. I'm trying. The fucking hot tea was like literally sitting on my throat while I was trying to I don't know why I didn't pause the game.